Okay, here for another cube draft, and not in love with my pack. Wouldn't mind trying another one actually. I'm not too sure here. This is actually kind of a tricky one for me. I love skullclamp. I feel like I never see it. It's in a pack with Stoneforge Mystic, but I don't think Stoneforge Mystic is gonna wheel. I do think Containment Priest is actually really good. Like if I was gonna play white, I guess I'd take Stoneforge Mystic. I was gonna try and make the argument you'd take Containment Priest. Other than Skullclamp, which I would take over Stoneforge, there's Lotus Cobra, which I think is good. Retrofitter Foundry, which I think is really good. And I guess Abrade. I'm actually just noticing the Abrade. This card can go in pretty much any deck playing red. It's at worst, like, the best card in your sideboard. I actually do think it's Skullclamp or Abrade. Probably, I haven't played much with Retrofitter Foundry. I don't love it. I definitely see it has outs. I think I'm going to take Abrade. Oh, Skullclamp is colorless. This is a tough one. I'm never wheeling Retrofitter. I think I'm going to take Abrade, actually. That's a close pick. I really don't know. Oh, man. I wish I could have gone Skullclamp into Urza's Saga. I really think Urza's Saga is, like, disgustingly good. Had I taken Stoneforge, or even Well, if I took Skullclamp, I'd take the Saga. Would I go? I'm not taking Thraben now. I think I'm actually just going to take Urza's Saga. See, I'm mostly actually looking at Saga and Preordain. Preordain Abrade is, like, still a great opening, I think. But Urza's Saga has a lot of outs. If you get, like, just 2 one-cost artifacts, they don't even have to be that good if you have 2. It can really be a good toolbox. Oh, man, I even just passed Retrofitter. I passed 2 really good Urza's Saga cards. That's so lame. I bet Preordain is really good. I think I'm gonna go Urza's Saga and see where it takes me, though. Let's see. Now, I have Atraxa versus... is there any other card you would consider over Atraxa? Maybe Underground Sea? If I had a fetch, I'd go Underground Sea. But I think it's going to be Atraxa here. And we're going to really try... It's kind of nice. Three packs in, and then we have all 5 colors represented, though. Atraxa will do that to you. I think it's worth taking Atraxa here. If there was a one-cost artifact, I'd try that. Thespian Stage or Urza's Saga is cute, but I don't know how you make it work. I think you have to copy the Saga, then copy a basic. And then you can make 1/1s or constructs every turn. Whatever. We're gonna take Atraxa. Let's not slow this draft down anymore. Oh wow. Okay. So there's Grizzlebrand. Kind of cool to get a late Grizzlebrand. I don't know if 4th is late, but like we're getting a Grizzlebrand after an Atraxa. But there's also Rafine's Tower, which is 3 kind of nice colors. They're definitely not Abrade colors. Actually not sure if you'd want Grizzlebrand or Rafine's Tower here. Both are great. And there's even a Teferi. Honestly, I could see Teferi being the pick here, but I'll probably go Grizzlebrand or Rafine. I think we'll take Rafine's Tower. I like Grizzlebrand. Honestly, if we get like a Corpse Dance... It's close, but I think I'm going to take Rafine's. It'd be really sick if Lorien revealed Wield, but I don't think that's possible. It's the only blue card here other than Teferi. Yeah, I'm still going to take Rafine's, but I think that's a really close pick. Pretty brutal here, because Dendata Triome is also a Plains Swamp, and that's most of the reason I wanted Rafine's Tower, but I guess if I had to pick, I'd pick blue over green for the 3rd color. Inquisition of Kozilek is fine. Yeah, I'm going to be happy taking it. The other consideration is there's just a Mother of Runes sitting here, and there are opens where you have, like, Urza's Saga and Mother of Runes, and that's really good. It's kind of interesting, but I think I'm actually going to take Mother of Runes. I don't know the Inquisition... Like, Inquisition's really good. I'm still going to take Mother of Runes. Now there's Batter Skull, wow, a Pest Infestation, and a Hymn to Turok, and Frantic Search. Wow. This draft is without direction, unfortunately. Hymn to Turok's our first actual black card, but if we want to play Atraxa, we are playing black. Batter Skull combos with the Stoneforge, which I'm starting to think is going to wheel. or there's Frantic Search, which helps you discard Atraxa. Kind of have to pick what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to take this Frantic Search. I think it's Frantic Search. Okay, this is kind of sick. Okay, so now there's like 5 cards here that are good. We just passed Sword of the Meek. I swear I've seen Thopter Sword every draft I've done this season. It's crazy. Recurring Nightmare Atraxa is kind of the truth. Recurring Nightmare Atraxa, also the truth. Recurring Nightmare, or Currency Converter Frantic Search is super the truth as well. So I'm definitely going to take Currency Converter here. This pack is really good. I could even get... I'm going to be the last person to see this pack. I guess I'm getting a Sylvan Safekeeper then. Okay. Not the worst, but not very good either. Okay. Here there's Turok and Rona. Rona's a combo with Currency Converter as well. There's a Tezzeret following the Thopter Sword combo. Good for you. Soul Guide Lantern is a Urza Saga hit. Not the worst. Not the worst. Not the best, though. I do think I'm going to take Rona here. And, I think I'm going to be pretty happy with it, actually. So this is the pack I opened. I didn't really wheel anything. I'm going to take Odawara over Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire has outs when you have, like, Frantic Search, but I'm not going to count on that. I think Odawara is just a much safer pick. Alternatively, I guess Flesh Gorger's out there. Oh, worth noting, we didn't wheel either white card or either of the artifacts, which is fine. Coalition Relic. Okay, time to read this. Try to target artifact or enchantment. Activate only as a sorcery. That's kind of a lamer. Whenever non-creature permanents are returned to hand, draw a card. Okay, so you also get to draw a card when you do that. Okay. I'm not a fan. I think Coalition Relic is better than Flame Tongue, but if Recurring Nightmare wheels, Flame Tongue is pretty damn good. Let's take Flame Tongue. I like Vindicate. I like Thespian Stage. I like just jamming Stage Depths into any deck. So, like, I'd be happy with Stage. I think I'm going to take Vindicate, though. This is not looking good so far for our hero. Let's go with Devoted Druid. We have 4 ramp. Well, I guess Tarmogoyf isn't exactly a ramp creature, but I'll take Devoted Druid. Take Life from the Loam. Maybe see that doing something. Prismatic Omen. You know what? We'll take Zerda. And I did get the Sylvan Safekeeper. Okay, terrible draft so far. We took that Mother of Runes away from the guy who wanted it. That's a shame for him. And what did I miss? I missed out on... Well, I got Mox Pearl, so cool. Mox Pearl helps a lot. I mean, it's something for Urza Saga to go get, so it's like... It's great to get Moxes with this because you're losing a land, so just getting a free land is nice. We're not particularly white, but we might be playing Vindicate. Extra mana lying around for Currency Converter, always good. Yeah, I mean, this is a great pick, obviously, but, be really sick if we could wheel Woodfall Primus. We do need to find... We didn't get Recurring Nightmare, though. We'll see if we can get, like, a Flash. If we can, like, find Flash and wheel Woodfall Primus, that'd be nice. We'll see. Palantir, wheel Shallow Grave, 4th Year Lingus. Even Shark Typhoon's kind of nice. Probably go with Shallow Grave here. Shallow Graving Atraxa is not the sickest. She does have lifelink, though. You just draw a million cards. It's like 2 mana, draw a million cards. It's kind of nice, I guess. I wouldn't mind the wheel, but I think I'm going to take Shallow Grave. Yep. I'm happy with Shallow Grave here. Palantir would be great, but I'll take Shallow Grave. And then hopefully, hey, there we go. Okay. Hopefully we can get a big fat fatty, and we found the fattest fatty, so looking great. Not much I'm looking to wheel here, but I'm perfectly happy taking Emrakul. And, now we have a plan. We have a Shallow Grave is now our plan. Candelabra is cool with Urza's Saga, but I don't know if I have enough mana to be doing all that. Alternatively, there's Time Spiral. I'll probably take a land here. Probably take a land. What colors? I need to be black, and am I white or blue? I'm blue for Frantic Search, so I think I'm actually going to take Sunken Runes. I really like a lot of the cards in this pack, but, like, even Intuition, I have 2 really good Intuition targets, and if Shallow Grave is in my hand, it's kind of loose, but that'd be like having 4 fatties instead of 3, if we could just get a 3rd one, and Gruff Triplets, I probably won't wheel the Recurring Nightmare guy, I'll take him. But if we can wield a Candelabra, I'd play it for an Urza Saga. It's also something for Saga to go get, although it's kind of eh. We'll see. We'll see. I think we just take Sunken Ruins. It's not the best duel, but I need a duel, so. Now there's Godless Shrine, if we want more fixing, which I think we actually kind of do. Blood Chief's Thirst is fine, and we only have a Braid, and we're not super likely to be red. Let me actually take the red cards out for a minute, and maybe the green cards can just go straight to the sideboard. Kinda could use a card. Atali is not bad with Shallow Grave. I just noticed Atali, to be honest. This could be an Atali moment. We already have Rafine's Tower. This Rafine's Tower is actually going to go pretty far for us. Okay, we'll take Atali. And then that's our third fatty. We're going to need... Oh, there's the depths. We're going to need a couple extra pieces here. I think Night's Whisper is just a fine card that I can legally play. It's either that or Unexpectedly Absent's probably the next best card. If you can turn one Night's Whisper off Mox Pearl, it really does feel great. So I think I'll go Night's Whisper. Now there is not a ton for me. I might take Bolus's Citadel, and if we can get a Tinker, this actually could be a pretty sick Tinker deck. Alternatively, there's Doomsday for the Fastest Oracle that's going around right now. I think it's just the last pack before me. I'll probably let someone else have that. I think Bolus's Citadel or Leyline Binding are both great. I don't need Leyline Binding, though, I don't think. I already have Vindicate, which doesn't have Flash, but they cost about the same. I'll take Bolus's Citadel. I'll spec on it. Oh, wow, the other Eldrazi is here. We have Ulamog. Astral Dragon might be cool. I don't really know what you do with this thing right now. I haven't really figured that one out yet. There's Dig Through Time, and this is a deck that puts stuff in the graveyard. I think I'm going to go max big and take Ulamog, though. And now we just need more discard and hopefully Corpse Dance. Oh, wow, Woodfall Primus made it all the way around. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to highlight Woodfall Primus, but is there any reason to take Overgrown Tomb? I mean, Devoted Druid isn't unplayable garbage. Life from the Loam is good with Urza's Saga. I have 3 fatties that win the game on the spot, so I think I'm actually going to take Overgrown Tomb. And then if we can get, like, a Misty Rainforest, that might have outs. I'm going to go Overgrown Tomb over Primus. I think that's actually correct. I'm happy with Tidehollow Sculler or Prismatic Ending here. I'll probably take Prismatic Ending. I think that this deck can end some things prismatically. I mean, Tidehellow's kind of sick, but I'll go with this. And here's kind of a whiff, but we knew one was coming. Anything come out of the graveyard or anything I need to know about? I guess Sarah Paragon's a combo with Currency Converter. So's like Rona, but that's not where you want to be. I'll take her, but probably not. And now there's Intuition. I think now is a great time to take the Intuition. Candelabra being gone is, like, actually fine. We do have 2 sick pieces with Urza Saga, so that's exactly what I wanted. And the Godless Shrine Wield. Okay, I'm feeling great now. I'm feeling much better. This pack went really well. I'll take the Railer, I think. And Workshop last. It's pretty close to 0%, but it could happen. Let's see what we get here in our last pack. We're looking for Corpse Dance and some way to put cards in the graveyard. Right now we only have Currency Converter and Search. There's Chart a Course, Thoughtseize. Wow, Through the Breach, actually. Damn. I'm going to try and wheel Chart a Course or Through the Breach, I think, because Thoughtseize is the truth. And it also discards cards in a pinch. Worth noting, 2 of my cards don't stay in the graveyard. I could really use a hard reanimation spell, couldn't I? Well, we'll take Thoughtseize and see what we can do. There's the High Tide. That combos with a lot of stuff we saw in the earlier packs. Mox Opal doesn't quite do it. What is Touch the Spirit Realm? Okay. And it blinks, right? Return to at the next end step. Okay, like Flicker Wisps them. There's Lurrus. There's Inti. I'm probably going to take Inti, honestly. I think Inti is fantastic. I don't have any red fixing, though. Oy. No red. I'm not taking Torsten. I have so many fatties. I have so many already. Do I just go natural order? Because I already have Safekeeper, Devoted Druid, and that gets Atraxa? That's so bad. Dang. This is a big whiff. Big whiff. Shoot. Maybe it is just Inti then, and try and pick up some red spells. Probably just take Blood Tithe over Inti, even though I think Inti's a way better card. You know what, I'm going to take Luris and try and wheel Blood Tithe, and I don't think it's going to matter, but it's okay. Jar, Death, Lightning Bolt, Tinker. Okay, there's Tinker. There is Tinker. Wow. Well, we only have a couple artifacts, though. I would love to go get the Bolas' Citadel. But I think I'm just going to take Death. Yeah, I'd really like to go get Bolas' Citadel with Tinker, because I have so many... Well, I guess you have to be above 15 life for Emrakul to do anything. If you're playing against a red deck, you just die instantly. Okay, we'll take Death. We'll take Death. It resurrects Atali, which will help us find the rest of the combo. Yep. Bob won't do it here. Sneak Attack would be good if I was playing red. Might just play red. Sneak Attack is kind of the truth. It's either that or a Talisman of Dominance, which, if the Tinker wheels around, which is very unlikely, I haven't seen very many artifacts this draft, although, wasn't Workshop like an 18th pick or something? Sneak Attack or Talisman? Really don't want to play red. I think I'm going to take Talisman. And I think Talisman is better than Pentad Prism, even though this deck is kind of pretty unfair a lot of the time. Yeah, okay, I think we'll take the Talisman. Now there's Badlands, Grim Monolith, Grief. Grief is good. Is Displacer Kitten playable? I don't think so. Grief is, like, fine. Clears the way. Vindicates a black card, so I have a couple of those. It's either that or Badlands. Although, I just passed Sneak... oh, Through the Breach might wheel. No one else at this table should really want to Through the Breach. But Badlands is my only red source. Is that really better than Grief? Grief is good. It could screw up a Shallow Grave. Gotta be a little careful. Like, I'm kind of I'm a fan if you have Shallow Grave of playing, like, no creatures other than your Shallow Grave targets. I'm gonna go Badlands. Hope that we can wheel some of those guys. However, this is kind of a rough pick. I guess I could always take a Bauble. I could take Stormcarved Coast, actually. This is a red land that casts Frantic Search and Intuition. It's kind of a double splasher, but... Gotta remember, too, Currency Converter helps. You know what? Okay, hopefully a red spell wheels. Brainstorm with no fetch. Oh, it's definitely Jace here. Or Fatal Push, though. I'm gonna take Jace. I need some discard still, and this will help me find one of my only 2 discard cards. I think this is fine. Yeah. And I have no fetch for Brainstorm, so... That's really not where you want to be. Valky... Wow, this is just a complete whiff. Mightstone? What's this do? Let's just draw a card. Ugh. I'll take Valky, I guess. Okay, I did not wheel Through the Breach. That's not good. But I did wheel Chart a Course. It's a half decent... Although this thing also discard... Oh, I'm not playing much white, am I? I have like a Vindicate and a Prismatic Ending. Also is Crew 8. Can Atraxa crew this on her own? No. She can with 1 pilot, but it's just an 8/8 if you crew it. Because I'm just thinking... If you do hard Reanimator, it kind of works. I'm just going to take this. Alright, Blood Tithe, when we picked up some red fixing, is good. Uh-oh, I think this was the other cheat. I think this was the Sneak Attack pack. Oh well. I will take Jar. Tinker, of course, did not wheel. So I think we can take out this Bolas' Citadel. I don't have very many playables, I don't think. Could take Ashen Rider. Damn, this did not come together. Well... I think I'm going to play to my outs and just put another Reanimation Thread into the deck. And I might even... Oh no, Pyromancer, if I'm playing a lot of red, maybe I can play a lot of red and play the the Pyromancer over the Helm. Sai Deep Forest. Welcome aboard, Sai. Shoot, this is not perfect. So what happened with Luris? I did wheel the Blood Tithe Harvester. Where did he go? Oh, he's there. Okay. So there's red cards. We have 2 red sources without counting currency converter. Overgrown Tomb didn't really get there. Stack sucks. That's okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Oops. We're going to play 17 lands, so we have cuts, but one of them is this, and one of them is probably this. Okay. This could be problematic. We're going to cut these artifacts, probably. It's down to 21, eh? And we're playing Luris in that pile, which isn't very good. What does Jar get up to? This could be played. Jar could be played. We don't have a ton of ramp, but currency converter can get us to a Jar. Probably gonna end up discarding the Jar a lot of the time. Would have ended up really good with Tinker. We'd have Memory Jar and Bolas' Citadel to pick from, but we still don't have like a ton of artifacts. We have like Blood Tithe and these 2, and I think there was one more, Mox Pearl. I guess Saga. Yeah, we have a couple. Okay. Search Intuition. Is Intuition good? Yeah, Intuition's good. Because I can like upkeep, or I guess I would just like end step Intuition. Get 2 of the Eldrazi and something else. Even then, he can put the something else in the graveyard. But if he does that, yeah, still think Intuition's fine. Be nice if we had a 3rd reanimation spell. Except we get Intuition for either one. We can't do that currently. Even like a Snapcaster Mage might have worked for that. Get like Death, Shallowgrave, Snapcaster Mage. Since Death and Shallowgrave both only cost 2, that would have worked. Alright, well, let's start picking some playables out of this pile. Oh, there are none. Okay. I think we're going to play... How many red sources do I have for cheap? We have 2. And I kind of do want to play the Season Pyro. So we'd be looking at like 8 red. We'd want like 8 red sources, so that's 6 mountains out of 17 lands. It's not great. Maybe down to 1 just because we have a currency converter. I definitely failed to find an open color this draft. Like, I'm just looking at my pile, and I have like 5 or so black spells, 5 or so blue spells. And not much else going on. I guess when half your deck is fatties, it doesn't bode well for that. Let's grab... I think Flame Tongue's still a good sideboard card. Just wish we had something else to lure us back. Like, we have a Blood Tithe... And, like, Rona Jace are kind of Luris combos, because, like, you can just put shit in your graveyard, but I think we're playing Luris in this deck. Which is not great. Not where we want to be. And our only actual white spell is Vindicate. So, I think I'm still going to play the Vindicate and just accept that white is actually the splash color. And we already have Mox Pearl, Urza Saga is, like, 1.5. White sources, Rafine's Tower, Godless Shrine is 2 more. Yeah. I think 3 white sources plus currency converter. Oh, there's also a prismatic ending sitting here. Okay. Well, if we're playing Jar and Pyromancer, which I think we have to, that's 17 there, 17 lands. And again, it's 1, 2, 3 white sources. We're going to want a couple more. Just gonna be, and we still need like 6. We're okay on blue sources, I think, right? Because we only have single blue spells. That's the one thing that's kind of saving us here. Currently our only double pip spell is Luris. I guess Vindicate as well, but oh, and Blood Tithe. Okay, never mind, we're fucked. Devoted Druid helps get to Memory Jar if we want to play green. I'm just looking at Overgrown Tomb as well, so it's like... If we're just going to be mana screwed every game anyways. Still don't think taking Tinker was correct. Like, it's really hard to balls the Citadel any of these guys out. Like, I didn't have Archon at the time. I guess I would have been hoping to hit a Troxa or a Tali. Damn, I'm shocked that the Through the Breach guy took both. Like, there was a Gruff Triplets, Woodfall Primus. Oh, and Grizzlebrand too. Yeah, okay. So there's one other guy we were fighting against, and I think he was pretty close. Okay. I took the Mother Runes to try and get away from that fight, but didn't pan out. No one. That was like the only white creature I saw the whole draft. Alright. Blue. Rafine's Tower is doing a lot of heavy lifting this draft. So it's 4 blue sources. We might want to go greedy against blue. So we'll do... Let's add all these. Okay, and we have 8 to play, and we wanted 6 of them to be mountains. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We said 6 mountains. Even if we play 5 mountains, that's like half. That's like a lot. Also, did I miscount? I thought I was going to play... Yeah, it's only 16 lands. I miscounted at some point. Well, that's perfect, because we're just going to probably cut Seasoned Pyro or Bolas' Citadel. I think we still cut Bolas' Citadel. Even though Pyro's going to be uncastable garbage, I think he's still just, like, better than Citadel as far as uncastable garbage goes. Can't really mess with that. Either that or I just put, like, Flame Tongue in. Let's see what we can do here. So, Survey says 3 planes. That can't be right. Oh, it's reading like Ashen Rider and stuff. We're gonna go no basic planes. 3 swamp sounds about right. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue sources for completely free. 4 blue is a lot, but I think 1 island is right. 1 mountain isn't going to be nearly enough, but how many do I have left? I have... This is 5. Oh, 0 forests for life, you idiots. Alright, so at least these. We'll go 3. So that's 7 more, so I have 2 more lands to put in this deck. Oh, how many black is that? 4. So that's 7 black sources. It's not great. We really want to be leading on Thoughtseize a lot, but I'm going to go with this. And then I do think how like 3 mountains is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. This is just the Devil's mana base. Oh, this is so bad. I did keep Seasoned Pyro NA. I'm gonna put in an extra island, I think, and I'm still 1 short. Dude, I cannot count. Alright, last count of the red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 plus currency converter. Alright, 1 more mountain. Perfect. Okay. And we'll play this, and we'll try and get it over with fast, because this is not looking great. Alright, here for round 1. I'm on the draw, and I have a bit of a hand going here. I've got a Knight's Whisper and a currency converter, so I think this is really good. I also do have Death, which is a very important card for me to win any games. So I like my hand a lot. My opponent's, for better or worse, going to be on 5 cards or less. Alright. Opens with Restless Fence. We might be in the mirror. There's the Seasoned Pyro. We're going to want to play that mountain next turn probably, but not to worry. Alright, land from my opponent. I'm going to go Mountain, Whisper of Night, and it might even get countered. Alright, cool. Wouldn't have hated if it got countered, honestly, but now we have a Vindicate coming. I might even just Vindicate this guy's 3rd land. If he just goes, like, tap land, go, I'll probably Vindicate and it'll get countered, but that's fine. Alternatively, I could Prismatic Ending, whatever this is. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, cool. This is fine. This is fine. This is before his land drop, so we will get the full value iteration experience, which is partially an unmulligan for my opponent. Must be nice. Hit the island and everything. Ooh, into hard evidence. Alright. Okay. I got Luris with no combo out. That's probably better than using Currency Converter. So I can't use Pyro. I don't really want to get into... Yeah, let's... I think I'll play my Swamp and just get into a Luris here. Really misrepresent what my deck is trying to do. This might get dazed. Okay, cool. And next turn, I would love to draw a red for the Season Pyromancer. If I don't, I might just lead Currency Converter and discard the Pyromancer. We'll see. Depends a lot on what my opponent does. Kind of want to drop this Vindicate at some point. Just a little tactical nuke. Paying life to sacrifice the clue is kind of crazy, honestly. I wonder what the play is there. Maybe he had the coast, but then you would... No, you'd play it. Yeah, I don't know. Fatal Push Luris. That's fine. That is totally fine, my friend. Okay. Sunken Runes. I'll probably... Yeah, I think I'm going to main phase discard this Prismatic Ending, actually. And hope that we luck shit into a... Well, actually, we get to draw then discard. So yeah, definitely gonna draw, but then we'll probably discard Prismatic Ending. And let's do one of these, I think. Yeah. I think this is correct. We drew Frantic Search. Not the worst draw, honestly. Let's discard Prismatic Ending. Trigger. It's gonna suck to have shields. Well, we have no shields, but my opponent knows that I'm not gonna have anything to do here. Because I'm just gonna go Godless Shrine tapped and say go. We're gonna play Otawara into Frantic Search, which will trigger Currency Converter twice. It's gonna be really good. Or would it be nice to play Sunken Runes? Because then channeling Otawara also triggers Currency Converter? Kind of doubt that's what the game's gonna be about here, but it's possible. Alright, what do we have? Layla. Oh, this is not the kind of deck I thought it was. Okay. This could hurt. Take 3, he exiled a mountain. Sure. Take 3. Might just Vindicate that if nothing else is going on. Blood Tithe. Yeah, we can do... Let's try and bait the counter spell by casting Blood Tithe first. I'm gonna play my Sunken Runes and my Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay. Didn't work, but can still Vindicate Layla, maybe? Alright, sick. Not gonna just lose to Layla. That feels good. Alright, now I can make a treasure and use the blood token, but I'm definitely not doing that. I'm just gonna make the treasure. And then head into my opponent's turn doing something. Chrome Host. This guy's deck is kind of sweet. Just like a Grixis Pressure You kind of deck. I can respect that a lot. Fire Killing Blood Tithe, eh? Let's put a thing. I thought that was gonna make a treasure, sorry. It's land makes the treasure. Ah, okay, okay. I'm learning. Thoughtseize. I can take my opponent's last card, which is unlikely to be very good. Or I could Otawara him and then Thoughtseize him. That might actually be kind of sick. Otawara then Thoughtseize makes a bit of sense. Not a ton of sense, but it makes a bit. Let's... I think we're going to use a Frantic Search here. Oh, do I want to float extra blue with Sunken Runes at all? Maybe I do, actually. Float extra blues. Is there any reason to do that? If I'm going to Otawara, maybe? Yeah, okay, so let's go blue, blue, black, red. Oh, right, you have to activate. That's still fine. Let's go black, red. Because then I still have the option of Otawara-ing. Yeah, this is terrible. Discard Chart Course Season Pyro, I guess. Any order, we're just going to exile them both. Slurp. I guess I could death the Pyro, but I'm not doing that anytime soon. Slurp. Okay, and let's... Oh, I totally forgot to untap my lands. Wow, that's tragic, actually. Alright, well... Alright. I totally missed the untap your lands. Alright, Jace it is. I think Jace is better than Thoughtseize. He has one card in hand, but yeah, that's pretty brutal, actually. I really messed up. I know I clicked right through it, too. I know I did. The other day I had a draft where I clicked right through double blocking, too. My opponent double blocked, and I double-clicked through reordering, and then I was like, when did I get to reorder? Oh well. Flame Tongue, not the worst. Not the worst. I assume we're killing Jace? Yeah. That's a good kill. It's a good kill, my friend. Alright. Attacking with the Chrome. Sure. I guess I'll make it 2/2. And let's put Season Pyro back in. Why not? Ah, shit. Oh, wait, no. I have Season Pyro now. I can make my 2 elementals whenever I want. My Otawara combo got broken up, though. It's a real shame. I think... Let's attack for 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4... Thoughtseize... And I still have Blood Token up. I kind of love that, honestly. Let's go Mountain, and attack for 4 here. He's likely to only take 3 or 2, but... And this is risky. If he has a second 6 spell and I take it over Flame Tongue, it could be tragic, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for this, I think. Alright, Otawara, your Flame Tongue. Oh, you can hit the Incubator too. It's kind of cute. Oh man, is Seed Shark actually just better then? Oh shit, I wasn't thinking. You know what? I'm gonna send the Seed Shark back. This is harder to block. It's harder to interact with in every way. Oh, I haven't paid a blue. Oh, there's a blue right there. Alright. Yep. Exile Otawara. Return Chrome Host. Thoughtseize you. Oh no! I got bamboozled. It's a mana drain the whole time. Well, thank goodness the stupid shark isn't in play. Not gonna do much about mana drain. Okay. So, he has Seed Shark and one unknown. Hopefully the one unknown isn't anything too sick. We're leading on Seed Shark, which doesn't really mean anything. Aha, it was... I would call that sick adjacent. I guess you can bounce your own Flame Tongue. It's kind of sick. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, I'm going to make you do something, so... We'll put Chart Course into our graveyard. Yep, Chart Course. And I assume you Spellbomb my token, but you might just... Yeah, you'd probably just Spellbomb the token. No hard feelings about that. Ah, he is actually going to hit his own Flame Tongue. Okay. That's a pretty terrible play, but is what it is. Alright, I drew a Braid. Not the sickest draw, honestly. Might just be worth blooding, and then Is blooding better than just... Yeah, making 2/1/1s doesn't really do anything. So let's... I need to... Blood, and then... I get to put the Abrade under the blood, or the currency converter. It's either that or I'm deathing... Death Luris, honestly. Alright, let's blood. And we're going to put a braid under the currency converter. My opponent's like, how will this affect the Flame Tongue Kavu economy? Or he's just thinking about making, like, incubating now. Maybe you incubate now that I don't have, like, I only have one card in my hand, but, like, there's no Stifle, so I don't know. What's the play, homie? Yeah, put that crap under the converter. I only have 5 fatties in my deck. Some of them don't even work with with death though. So kind of brutal. When did I discard Chart of Course? That probably wasn't super correct. I still have make 2/1/1s up off of Season Pyromancer, but thing doesn't have flash. Do these things fly? They do not fly. So I don't really care. Alright, let's convert. Do we really want to convert now? I think so. Although, then I can't make another 2/2, which is cringe. I might just leave up the incubator for now. Or the converter for now. Because I can make 2/1/1s on his turn. Then why did I tap the mountain if that's what I'm going to do? Alright, let's just draw a card and discard a card. I think it's still better. Oh! Discard Island. Stormcarved Coast, go ahead. That's kind of brutal. But now next turn I can... Okay, the good news is I'm not under a ton of pressure here. I'm taking 2... Well, I'll still have a guy back to block him. Because Flame Tongue's only going to kill one guy. So we can start trading off tokens if we want. I assume this is a Flame Tongue moment. It could be a Restless Event. So this is a 2/3, right? Oh, Swift Spear, sure. Whatever. Sure, that's a non-card, at least right now. Whoa, into draw a card. What? Interesting. I'm a little confused about that. Okay, he did draw a land for Flame Tongue, but that doesn't really change anything. I know his last card is Flame Tongue Kavu. Alright, I'm taking 2. Interesting. And then you cast Flame Tongue. Or are you just gonna hold it? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, you have to just cast it, right? Like, there's just no way he gets any better. Now, I can't attack for... Oh, I only have 2 rogues, but, I mean, I can still attack for 2. I'd rather just leave them blocking. I guess I'm at 11. Alright, what do we got? Memory Jar. Can that do... No, because death will be in my Memory Jar pile. I'm not dead yet, am I? Because I can go... Jar. Oh. What happens here? I need to jar. And then I want a death in my hand, so why not just... I could death Season Pyro. Ugh, then I go to... I take 3. I go to 8. He can't really get to me in the air. I have another guy in the wings. Okay, I think I'm gonna jar and then death Pyro. It's possible that deathing Luris is better. Because what if I death... Oh, I would be drawing 2 cards and then I'm going to memory jar them both away. So if they're... If either of them is Shallow Grave, which I don't even think Shallow Grave really gets us out of this. Kind of need to pray to the Lord here. Let's play Memory Jar. And then pass. Opponent has nothing in hand. He can attack with a land, which is 2 power, 2 power, 2 power. The Flame Tongue's the big problem, and possibly Mentor, but... Yeah, I bet you wish you had Mana Drain now. Oh, he has no cards in hand, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's already trading lands for cards, he stopped caring. And depending on the attacks, I might just draw a card, discard a card, and discard whatever I don't hit. Or discard whatever I draw. Just 2 mana mill one. I think 2 mana mill one can be good. If it's a fatty that's not an Eldrazi, it's fantastic. If it's an Eldrazi, I think that's like not even the worst still. Maybe you would Memory Jar with that on the stack. We're going to be in his end step, and I'll have mana for Shallow Grave. So yeah, I would Memory Jar with the Shuffle Your Graveyard trigger on the stack. If he's only hitting me with Chrome Host, this is great. He has no cards in hand. He played an island. Okay. Yeah. If he attacks like this, I'm still not going to make a dude. In fact, there's actually, like, no configuration where I make a dude. Yeah. Okay. Take 2. Alright. Oh, I won't have mana for death. I'm tapping 2. So I can't... If I jar in response, I still won't have 2 mana. I can't make a million treasures. Okay, well, we're still going to mill... Oh, I misclicked. Okay. Well, let's make a braid token. No, that doesn't seem right. I actually clicked the wrong ability. Oh, well. Dude, come on. Help me out here. I can't complain. I'm only a minute ahead of this guy, and I'm really slow, actually, but let's just put Odawara in my graveyard, I guess. Alright. What's the play? I can't death to gain any life. Yeah, we'll put death back in our hand then. Crack the jar. How many cards are in my graveyard? 60 in land. Whatever. In my deck. I have 16. So I have a 1 and then, well, whatever that comes out to be. I only have 1 real hit. I need Shallow Grave plus Fat Ass. And I'm not terribly unlucky for that to work. I think I'm going to go for it. Sacrifice the jar. I hit. Okay. So now it's a matter of what do I do from here? So I'm going to play Mox Pearl. Obviously. Somewhat obviously. Mox Pearl. Urza Saga. Trigger. Alright, now we currency convert. We click on the right ability this time, you dorkazoid. And then I need to discard Emurakul, the Aeon's Torn. Put Emrakul on the stack first. Shallow Grave. Okay. Oh, nice. He has no one in the air, actually. Nope. Alright, and then we attack for 15 in the air. He does have 7 cards, but at least I get the trigger here. He got a big fat trigger. He has an answer, doesn't he? Oh my goodness, he doesn't. Got there. Yeah, it only... Begins sideboarding. Alright, I'm going to be on the draw again. Memory Jar actually did the thing. I've never cast a Memory Jar before. I'm under the impression it's not very good, but it got there. As my opponent said. This guy has some Flame Tongue Kavu victims. I might even play it... I almost want to play one less fatty, but I think fatties are my only way of winning, so let's not cut any fatties. Talisman didn't look great there, but it was the last card I drew with Memory Jar in play, and I had to win pretty much... I didn't have to, like, win that turn. I wasn't expecting to hit Emrakul, but... I hit Emrakul, and he didn't draw an answer, so that was great. Against Grixis, it's, like, not a given, so... I don't remember if he had... I think he had 1 million mana untapped, actually. I think I'm going to cut Luris for Flame Tongue. I didn't see much artifact removal. Luris is kind of sick, though, when you're currency converting, so maybe it's Vindicate? He didn't have anything, like, super worth vindicating, I would say. Let's try this. Let's try this. I saw most of my opponent's deck, and there wasn't anything that, like, oh, I have to vindicate that. Oh, no, I have the stupid Converge one. The Converge one's probably way worse. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. Oh, he also multi-5 that game, and it was extremely close. It was extremely close. Oh no. Two fatties and nowhere to go. Two of the worst lands in my deck. Can't cast a Braid. I do have Rona to discard. I'm on the draw. This could work. This could work. Let's give it the old keeper-rooney here. I think this is playable. Opponent stayed at 7. I respect that. Blackleaf Cliffs nowhere. Okay. Thoughtseize not looking fantastic here, but if we draw Black Source, it can still work later on. Otawara. We had the Otawara combo last game too. That's kind of nice. Oh, Rona, you're so getting countered. Oh, at least it's not mana drain. Shard of Course. Is that better? Urza Saga trigger. Is Chart of Course better? I dare say that it is. Yeah. Watch it be Spell Pierce. Oh my goodness. Okay, I would have cried. Alright, we're discarding Ashen Rider. And... oh, it's only one card. I'm thinking Frantic Search. We discarded Ashen Rider, believe it or not. Is this Fairy Mastermind? No? Okay. Oh, it could have been Malcolm, too. Malcolm would be not the best for me, had it been cast right there. What is this? Is that Portal? I don't actually know. Spell Bomb. Okay. Don't need to abrade a Spell Bomb, although it can hit a Urza Saga token. I don't hate that trade, though. Especially for my 1/1 Urza Saga token, I really don't think it matters. Let's just go Mountain. Yeah, I think we'll go Mountain, and I'm only going to make the one construct, but I think it's fine. I just need to make sure that I tap Urza Saga in response, and then I'm probably going to go get... it has to be Retrofitter, right? Over Mox. I'm actually not too sure. Sensei's Top. It's another one you can't do much about with the Abrade card, but that's okay. Make a 1/1. Yep. Drew my Swamp. Yeah, we have a million lands, so... let's tap Urza Saga. Is this really going to be better than Rona? Because either way, we just get Aether Spellbombed. Or I Thoughtseize... I guess I could Thoughtseize and make a guy. Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. Thoughtseize and make a guy. Thoughtseize and make a guy. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. This I totally don't mind. This is like not like ideal or anything, but it's not that bad. Thoughtseize you. What do you got? What do you got, Chief? Probably should have... oh, I can't attack. Never mind. I was gonna say should have attacked first, but not much attacking to be done here. I wonder what the play is here. What's my opponent considering? Did he see death last game? It was exiled by Memory Jar, I believe. I don't think it was under the converter at any point. What is this? Just miscalc or something? It's not the end of the world if it's miscalc. Oh, unless... ooh, spin top into Spell Pierce. Can't be Spell Pierce. Well, it could be Spell Pierce. He might have Spell Pierce in deck, and he's looking for it. And I assume my construct is getting Spellbombed before I attack with it, but it might get in. It's really only a 2/2, so if it does get Spellbombed, I'm actually not too unhappy about it. It's like my Urza Saga. I guess my Urza Saga only traded evenly at that point, but okay, cool. Flame Tongue, Fire Ice, Dak Faden. Ugh, it's gonna have to be Dak Faden. Okay. And we can abrade a Flame Tongue. And what was the other one? Fire Ice. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So he's just gonna use this to draw a card then, I would assume. Yeah. Because you can fire the construct. It's not... I don't know. I guess there's a debate to be had there. Sick, he drew that. Okay. We know his hand still. I assume you Flame Tongue us. But maybe not. Wow, okay. Well, luckily Fire Ice doesn't kill Rona. Ooh, that's tempting. That's tempting. I don't have enough to Shallow Grave as well. I think I'm going to play my Mountain, or whatever that land's called, and play Rona, and then probably pass. And I'm probably just going to discard Intuition to Currency Converter when that comes along. I can't attack. The only other thing is Night's Whisper, but I don't really need to Night's Whisper, I don't think. Sensei, stop. Okay. If Rona lives, I'll actually feel pretty good about my odds. But we're about to get flame-tongued. In fact, we're getting flame-tongued and fired, so no. I actually could have used another artifact. You would have needed to... Can't really make another artifact here. That's okay. Oh, we're drawing a card. Okay. I'm really not sure... What happened? Unless he has, like, a Damnation, and he's like, oh, if I spend fire on a stupid construct, and I just draw Damnation, I'll feel stupid, or I want to play Damnation before I Flame Tongue, because then Flame Tongue can answer whatever. But, like, no, you can't wait. Like, I have Ashen Rider in the graveyard, so... Can't ever wait. Okay, we're attacking to Shinobi. No, okay. End step. I'll draw a card. Is it Hull Breacher? Could it be Hull Breacher the whole time? Because if it is, it's going to suck. Because I just discard a card, give him a thing. Ooh. I actually think you discard Memory Jar here pretty easily. It just... Mana Drain hasn't been used. Kind of has to get Mana Drained. Intuition can still hit 3 fatties if, like, I don't really know why that would come up. I have 2 of the fatties. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of Intuition, I think. But Memory Jar, your time is limited here. Okay. Now, I have my upkeep to get through. It's another mountain. Let's Whisper here. Oh, no. Not fairy... well, I can abrade that. Oh, I can't abrade that. I tap my only mountain. Yeah, there's no land under there. Shoot. Oh, well. Well, GG. It's not the worst, not the worst, of the hosers to have hit me. We ended up drawing Ulamog, so I think I'm actually gonna discard Ulamog. And, it's so much better to just discard a land, though. Oh, wait, I have Rona up. Oh, no, I can't discard him. Then I lose Ashen Rider in graveyard. What do you see, Rona? Yeah, it's only on the second card. I probably should have double-checked that, but... I want to do them all on my turn now, because I've already paid the Piper on Fairy Mastermind. Okay, we have a Braid up. Well, we always had a Braid up, though. Is it worth attacking with the Construct? Nope. I don't particularly want to abrade a Fairy Mastermind. But I probably will right now, actually. Yeah, Flame Tongue is so much easier to deal with than a flyer. Flame Tongue kills, like, one of my... He's gonna kill my looter. Ooh, Ice Stormcarved Coast, eh? Okay. Let's play a Braid, then. Deal 3 to Fairy Mastermind, I think. Yeah. I think this is worth it. Just cantripping off of that. Not the worst. I guess it's worth mentioning if I make a artifact off of Currency Converter, my construct's a 3/3. Is that why Fire couldn't hit the construct anymore? Yeah. But he can still Flame Tongue it, but he's probably just going to Flame Tongue Rona. You kind of have to. Okay. He had Mana Drain mana up, right? Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow, Flame Tongue costs a lot of mana. Resolves. Goodbye, my old friend Rona. I've always loved you. Do I want to... Oh, I can't draw a card and discard a card. So let's just put Intuition in my graveyard. Frantic search. Now you're kind of talking my language. Let's search frantically. But this time, I'll discard, or I'll untap 2 lands, believe it or not. Alright, I'm going to discard Mountain. Oh, Rona's a Luris combo, nice. I can't cast, oh, I can cast Luris, okay. Can't cast Luris Rona. Lots of ways to filter for Emmy. I don't have that. Oh, I thought he meant Emery, but that's Emmy. Okay, 2 triggers on the stack. Oh, untap it to 3 lands. I would love to this time. This time I think I will. Gotta dig. I don't love typing to my opponents, but whatever. This guy's nice enough. Oh, right, you get to untap. Why am I like... Oh, good thing I'll get to cast Luris. Oh, wait. I forgot I'm an idiot. I can't make a rogue, actually, currently. Oh, no. I can't make a rogue. There's no reason to attack with just one of them. So, let's go Badlands. Into Jar. Jar can't get drained right now, so it's worth a Jar. Yeah. Memory Jar. Sucks to Memory Jar with both Eldrazi in here, actually. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Lame. Oh, well. Hopefully we just don't. Hopefully it just doesn't happen. Oh, it is a 3/3 construct now, so I can actually make it into a 4/4. Almost big enough to take on a Flame Tongue Kavu at that point. I guess I'll attack with my construct. Right? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Discarding the deck was huge. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, if Dak Faden was in play and I didn't have a currency converter, life would be a lot harder for me, for sure. What can you do? What can you do? Almost there on this one. Hopefully we can find... We have 2 good removal spells currently, because, not that Ashen Rider even does a ton here. Oy, that's not a good card for me to see right now. Kind of wish I still had a 3/3 in play, honestly. Oh, no. Oh, iteration, okay. Ooh, that's a combo. That's a combo. You exile a card from the top of your deck. Yeah. Yeah. So is it worth getting hit, because then I can possibly double block her? Yeah, I really want life total for Ashen Rider. I guess I'll take 8. This guy doesn't have a ton of burn. He has Burst Lightning. He has no mana for the Jar, which is great. Am I down to take 4? She'll be a 5/5 next turn. 5 is a lot. A 5/5 next turn. What do you got? Urza Saga in the Exile Zone. I think... Well, now he has 2 lanes in the Exile Zone, I guess. Let's block. Just don't think Mr. Rogue Token is getting any better than that. Now he just plays Urza Saga, I assume. Oh, he missed a play to land. Nice. Mox Pearl. Play that. I could convert and then Jar. Is that good? If I convert and hit exactly Death, no, Shallow Grave, it's pretty good. And then I still would have a bunch of mana up, so I think it's good to convert first. Alright. I'm just lacking a treasure if I do it this way. I go from having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana to having 6. 6 is still a lot for me. So let's convert first, I think. Oh my god, I misclicked again. I misclicked again. Alright, I'm tilted. Let's Memory Jar. Here's the other half of the cards that I need. So, they'll never go to my graveyard, right? I can't ever cheat them into my graveyard somehow. How am I doing on Traxa here? I need... Oh, I think I have her. I think I have her. Because I'd go white, red, black, blue, 1, 2, green. Yeah, that's pretty sick, actually. But that also means I can cast a Tali. Is that better? No. But I'd probably just rather have a Talisman of Dominance in play. If I was going to do all that. Oh, have I not even made my land drop? Alright, 6. Sunken Runes. I need that for white. Don't touch that. Yeah, blue-black for blue-black. Okay, and then white. Doesn't matter. Blue. This. Green. Traxxas the Grand Unifier! Woo! We love Traxxas the Grand Unifier! She's our friend! Don't force this, don't force this, don't force this. Hardcaster. Yeah, man. Yeah. I can just do that. Give me Flame Tongue Kavu. Death. Oh, wait, no, don't give me these. Because these are getting, jarred or something, right? So, okay, I don't... Wait, they go to graveyard, right? After jar resolves. Read memory jar, please. At the beginning of the next each player discards their hand. Okay, so I will... And what happens to the cards that I don't? Put them on the bottom in a random order. Okay, so... give me Kavu, because I might death it. I can't cast Prismatic Ending, so give me Island, because I don't want it. This is such a counterintuitive way to play. And give me Prismatic Ending, I guess. Done. Okay, so these are all going to go to my graveyard. And I lose Shallow Grave until an Eldrazi goes to my graveyard. At which point, I guess it's not the worst, but like Shallow Grave being in my graveyard kind of sucks. What do you got, buddy? Sensei's top, sure. Now, I assume she's just going to die, but if she doesn't, a 7/7 with lifelink, Death Touch, and Vigilance is pretty good. All those keywords are good, actually. What's my order? I guess Atali on top, even though I'm never gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna death... I'll probably be deathing Ashen Rider if, like, nothing changes, really. But, oh, right, I can convert any of these, too. Alright, just make sure Atali's on top, and I'll be happy. But I'm probably just gonna exile Atali. Because then... Alright, use Currency Converter's ability on... Is that Rafine's Tower? This appears to be a Flame Tongue Kabu. Yeah. I don't know. This is a Prismatic Ending. Oh god, I have to... Okay, I just have to auto-yield to these. Yes. Always yield. I think that'll work. And then... Which one are you? You're an island? Yeah, sure. I feel like I'm just gonna say yes to all of these. No to Shallow Grave. Yes to Atali. Yes to Season Pyro. And yes to Rafine's Tower, why not? Alright. I don't really know... Like, because now I can discard Ulamog. Maybe get something done. Deluge for 7, sure. That's actually fine. Third Path. I like them. I like them. What can I say? I'm a Third Path Iconoclast supporter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can just cast Ulamog, can't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay. Let's put a mountain into my graveyard. Ulamog the Infinite Gyro. And destroy... I guess Third Path? I don't know. Doesn't super matter. I like that it's a cast trigger, because if this gets Force of Willed, I can keep it running. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe he has Force of Will, no blue card? Alright, sick. Sick. Ulamog in play. This is... this is a, terrible game of Magic the Gathering, I must say. Monastery Swiftspear, yep. Ooh, combo. Okay. Relax. What's this? Oh, Jite. And I have no braid. It's probably worth just going to attacks, right? Because death... Where's death? Where is death? Did it get exiled? Oh no, it's somewhere in my deck. It's one of my last 4 cards. Okay, let's... Oh no, but then if I discard Emrakul... I'm at 5 minutes? Alright, let's... I'm at 5 minutes, wow. Okay, let's attack with Ulamog. But I want a death... I want to get some shit done. Okay. Well, we're just going to cast what's in my hand here. Cast Rona. I really need to speed up. I'm playing so slow, actually. I didn't realize I was at 1, or like very little time. Good news is my opponent lost his creature, so his Jite doesn't matter anymore, so I can just play all these little guys. Oh, he's blue, right? Sorry, my mistake. Alright, Rona. Oh, I get to untap her, nice. Yep. Okay, now, hopefully I don't just lose, because if I lose this game, I'm going to lose the match to time. Time Walk, sure. That card is very good. Do you shuffle your deck here? No. No. Because we want to draw... Where's Shallow Grave? Yeah, Shallow Grave's in the graveyard. We want to draw Death, but keep Emrakul in our hand. Bauble. We're already in his extra turn, though. Right? I think so. Bauble then top. Alright, looking good, looking good. What would he need? With blue-red up, there's not much. There's like Seal of Removal. I don't know. Alright, GG's. That was... I know I said GG's, but holy crap. I actually need to take a break. I'm going to play the rest of the league a little later, I guess. Hey, we're 1-0. I think that's the first Ulamog I've ever hardcast. Although... A few seasons ago, I had a sick artifact deck. I think I hardcast Ulamog there. Alright, that was a match. Sorry it took so long. We'll try and be a little faster on the next 2. We'll see you then. Alright, here for a riveting round 2. I'll keep my opening hand. We have all our covers of mana. Turn 2 Thoughtseize, going into a turn 3 Frantic Search. Ooh, not so good against Soul Ring into action. Wow, okay. Jesus, alright, that is action. Well, we're gonna stick to the plan here. Rafine's Tower, go! It might actually be worth... How does that work? You would... Yeah, no, it'd be fine. Okay. I was gonna say, like, am I supposed to wait to Frantic Search? But, you get to untap the lands as part of Frantic Search resolving, so you'd be fine. What is this? Oh, an area. I like this mountain. Okay, I like opening with Spin Top. That's a great sign. Yeah. Especially, I don't really know... Oh my goodness. What? Alright, at least this match won't be 40 minutes. That's the good news. Alright, activate Currency Converter. Again, I don't know. My opponent has 5 permanents in play, but maybe he's looking really hard for a second land. Okay, discarding Imperial Seal. Sure. What 2-mana play is this? Is this Leave Up Miscalc or something? I doubt that this deck has miscalc at the end of all this. Be more likely to be dazed, but I guess it could be miscalc or something. Apparently it was spin top anyways, so. So this is the second time we're spinning top this turn. We discarded a Vampiric Tutor, though. Or sorry, well, Imperial Seal Vampiric Tutor. Tomato, tomato. I guess I'll play a Swamp before I play the other thing. Let's Thoughtseize this guy. I don't know what could possibly be in his hand, but... Alright, it's Recurring Nightmare and Grief, so... I guess I'll be taking Grief here. This guy's deck immediately got a lot worse. But, oh, I was really supposed to take Recurring Nightmare, but that's okay. That's okay. Because now Grief is in his graveyard. I didn't really think about that. But he has no creature. Any creature he makes, I'll Vindicate. If he makes Recurring Nightmare, I'll Vindicate that instead of Frantic Searching, so... Actually, there's a good chance I'll do both. If I draw... No, I don't have to draw anything. Depends, though. Like, if I draw... I would have to draw Emrakul or Ulamog for me to not do that. Alright, he's putting Grief into his graveyard. Yep. He may have just drawn Reanimate, which would kind of suck here. Trinket Mage. He has another 1-mana artifact? Maybe it's just Bauble. I don't know. It'd be 5. There's Lotus Petal for black, which makes a Recurring Nightmare. Wow. Okay. Like... Okay. Yeah, I really should have taken the Recurring Nightmare out of his hand, though. Yep. Well, I really don't want to play this match. I am really unmotivated to play this one out. Jesus. Yeah, if you just take Recurring Nightmare, though, what happens? I mean, he doesn't make Grief this turn, but, like, I really don't think it matters. I kind of forgot about just making a Rogue token, though, because he didn't really need... Oh, no, he did need the black. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can't Vindicate his, thing. I might just Vindicate his Soul Ring. Because if I Vindicate Grief, I guess he's out of black mana for the Recurring Nightmare, but... Yeah, I don't want my whole hand to get taken away, so let's just Vindicate Soul Ring, I think? Not sure if that's correct. But I'm a 0%er anyway, so let's just keep it rolling here. There's the black source. So I'm really happy I hit Soul Ring, because I would just be facing down attack plus Grief. Now I'm facing down attack plus, at worst, Trinket Mage. It does mean he can just play Recurring Nightmare and, like, not activate it and just leave it in play, but I'm totally okay with that. And if I draw the Converge spell, or whatever that thing's called, I can play my Mountain and... Ooh, that doesn't quite do it. I can play Otawara. I don't think that does it. Needs to be 4. Whatever. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll win this game. It's okay. My opponent's looking at his deck list being like, oh, what's my 6th 1-mana artifact that I can show this guy? Yeah. Hopefully it's Lotus, and then he can just Lotus. It's essentially, it's pretty close to Lotus. That doesn't exactly do it here, but I don't know, it's in play. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go Island, or Mountain, sorry. Jace Vrin. Yeah, go ahead, man. And he can make another Rogue here as well. Yep. The old draw step top. There's no way the most broken thing this guy has is Grief, but it's It's worth noting that that's the worst thing we've seen. As far as worst things we've seen goes, that's not that bad. I actually kind of like Valky here, just because he exiles stuff. Like, he can exile something from their hand. It's not too bad. Thought sees me? Sure, yeah. He already knows the contents of my hand, so he's gonna grief me here too, but there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I guess I could just cast Shallow Grave, but it doesn't really do much here. Oh, I could, get Jace killed. Shallow Grave Jace. Get Jace killed. Shallow Grave Jace. And then he flips into a Planeswalker, doesn't he? Yeah, he does, actually. Oh, I went through blocks. That's fine. Yeah, because I could have flipped him at instant speed, which would have been kind of sick. But that's okay. It also means he wouldn't get exiled, and I would have Shallow Grave flashback up. Yeah, that'd actually be a great play. It's okay. Yeah, it's pretty loose, though, because I had exactly 5. Yeah, and then here comes Grief. So this is actually really unlucky, but what can you do? Probably just scoop him up here. Could Otawara his Grief. He would actually love me if I did that for him. Yeah, there's Ulamog. So I would have drawn... My hand would be Ulamog. I would have no way to discard the Ulamog, so that's, like, fine. That's fine. Let's concede, though. Go to game 2. Really don't want to keep playing that. Valky looks good just because, again, it just exiles a creature. And if he becomes a copy of that creature, maybe that's good for me. I don't know. Flame Tongue also looks similarly good. I think I'm going to cut the jar for Valky. And Prismatic Ending looked amazing. Vindicate, maybe not as good as Flame Tongue. Not sure. Man, he even had the Trinket Mage for Lotus Petal to generate a black. That's really shit, but whatever. Lyris might be fine. Vindicate. I think this is all okay. Let's try it like this. See if we can get to a game 3. Can't turn 1 this Rona, and I don't have mana for Chart a Course, but at least there's Prismatic Ending to help out. I think I'm going to keep... And I guess I can turn 1 the Urza Saga, which isn't the worst. Alright, Urza Saga in play. Mox Pearl, go ahead. If my swamp was an island, I would have let on Rona, but this isn't bad either. And I want to play the Mox because he showed Thoughtseize and Grief. Yeah, like this is much better for me than if Mox was sitting in my hand. I would probably take Rona, but maybe Chart a Course is actually better. Kind of depends on his hand, I guess. Maybe even Prismatic Ending. Anything but Atraxa. Yep. Okay, so he's got a sick, cheap threat that he wants to play. And we'll go Swamp. Go ahead. Can't pay for any of my spells, so Urza Saga is going to look really good there. Oh yeah, I guess he took the one spell I could cast as well. Yeah, and it deals with Currency Converter pretty nice. Hopefully we draw a blue land that is untapped on our draw step here. Ah, yeah, that's like the worst card we could have possibly drawn. Ooh, and I clicked through, and I can't even tap this now. Okay, whatever. Currency Convert. Let's swing for 3. And we'll say go. We're in a really Pogger's Mirror here, it looks like. Yeah. I don't hate tapping Converter. I might probably just wait till his end step. It doesn't really matter when I tap mine. It's kind of important. The only actual reanimation spell I saw from my opponent was... Oh, wow, he's discarding Tinker when he has Converter? What? Okay. Maybe his Tinker target can't beat a 3/3? I don't know. That's weird. But, yeah, like... I'm just gonna discard Ashen Rider and hope to find... Oh, you know what? Let's actually stick it under the Converter. That's a safe way to do this. Okay. And I'll probably... Ooh, we can attack. For 3. Opponent at 12. And then we can chart a course, which isn't strictly... Oh, into Thoughtseize. Nice. Recurring Nightmare, Citadel. Okay, so Citadel was in hand. I would love for you to Mind Twist me. Let's put his Recurring Nightmare in this time. And I guess we both he discarded a card. This is his Currency Converter going off. I don't really mind. That's a 2/2 that I gave him, but at least he doesn't have Recurring Nightmare Currency Converter going. Now, we're only a couple turns away from a Bolas' Citadel, so it'd be really nice to find a Braid. Although my opponent's at 12, so I got that going for me at least. What's this stuff? Mind Twist for 3, eh? Yeah, sure, like, that's fine. Any order? Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have clicked any order. Atraxa ended up on top, it's okay. Use Currency Converter, this is for Mountain? Yeah. You know what, I'll just use it for all 3. That way he can't, exile my Atraxa or anything weird. Do I make a treasure? Or do I make a 2/2? I think I make a 2/2, even though it just kind of trades for his 2/2. I guess if I make a treasure, I have a 4/4 in play. I don't hate that. Ooh, I can Vindicate his Converter now. Yeah, I have perfect mana for that. Let's attack for 4. Perfect. Okay, and now we Vindicate... Oh, I could Vindicate Dark Slick Shores. It's kind of unlikely to come up. Yeah, I think we just Vindicate the Converter here. He makes a 2/2. You get Vindicated. Oh, I haven't made my land drop. Yeah, Player Fiend's Tower, sure. I could cycle it. It's super value with Converter, but I don't have the 3 mana. If I had another land under the Converter, I could make another red, and Pyromancer would be castable, but this Pyromancer's just really not not a super relevant part of the team here. Opponent plays LED, which is a super combo with Currency Converter, but he's going to seal. Okay. His last card is Bolas' Citadel. So, he might just be getting, like, Dark Ritual or something, but I'm not sure. Opponent is very close to dead. His Citadel is not, like, actually that sick, because he's only going to be at, like, 6 life or so. Actually, this Imperial Seal puts him right at 6. He's going to be at, like, 4 at most. Unless he... No, there's not much you can really say about that. This might not have been the best Imperial Seal, but I guess we'll see. He could be getting Reanimate, so I'm still just going to put, like, Rona into my graveyard. There's nobody cool in anyone's graveyard. In fact, there's no creature in anyone's graveyard, so... I am going to put Rona in, but I don't want to put one of my fat asses in until I know I have death. Just leave them under the Converter. I mean, if he somehow was to kill the Converter, I would respond by putting Atraxa. Okay, sick. Let's go to game 2. Now he's on the play, though. You see what I mean? Flametongue Kavu is really good if he doesn't have Currency Converter in play. I think I'm going to cut the Season Pyromancer for him. I don't think Renegade Railer is good. I have an Overgrown Tomb, and that's it for green sources. What can I rail back? Nothing really. Actually, yeah, left the battlefield. Oh, wait, no. Return target permanent. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. This guy trounced me game 1. Game 2 was at least interactive. Drawing that Thoughtseize was really good. And I think I misused Thoughtseize. Well, like, look, I don't know, man. Trinket Mage, Lotus Petal. I don't particularly mind what happened there. I guess I was playing around, like, that way he couldn't have at least just evoke Grief. Okay, yeah. I went from getting griefed once that turn to getting griefed once that turn in a really funny turn of events. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I think if I wasn't 4 colors, Mosswood Dread Knight would actually be, like, okay here. I don't know, though. I think Valky is potentially very good. He does die to Rogue token, but that's okay. Worth mentioning, that was a Mox Urza Saga opening from me. That's about as fast of a clock as I could ever hope to have. So, could be dicey here. We have a Braid into not a whole lot. I'm probably going to mulligan this. My opponent's also going to 6. Yeah. We have 6 lands, Frantic Search, against a guy with Thoughtseize and Grief. But I'm going to keep this. He kept 6, it looks like. Yeah. And I'll bottom my... probably just Sunken Runes, right? Like, doesn't super matter. Don't think I need Sunken Runes that badly. I haven't seen Wasteland from my opponent, but I believe he has it. Okay, Vindicate showing up again. That's cool, I guess. No turn 1 Thoughtseize from my opponent. It's kind of poggers. This might be an Inti. If it is, it's pretty brutal. It's not Inti. It might be Collective Brutality. Yeah, I think this is Collective Brutality. Okay. Sick. Okay. I'll play Island Talisman. And next turn, I'm very likely to just... Ooh, I guess I'm not playing a Flame Tongue Kavu here. I could Frantic Search away Ashen Rider. Let's go Mountain. Vindicating his Mountain seems pretty greedy. I think I'm just going to hold up Frantic Search here. It might just be worth Frantic Searching on my turn. 2 rock. That's terrible for me. But he might hit Ashen Rider. Yeah, he might hit Ashen Rider. Hopefully he misses Flame Tongue / Vindicate. Okay, he hit Ashen Rider Otawara. That's probably the best possible hit, honestly. Can't Frantic Search with him in play, though. Okay. Flame Tongue. Rock. Yeah, alright. Not the worst. I have a Flame Tongue in play, and a Vindicate, and a Frantic Search in hand. My hand's actually pretty good, honestly. It's not exactly Thoughtseize proof, and I'm against the guy with 2 Thoughtseizes, but still. He didn't have them before. He hasn't cast a him yet. Unlikely to be him. Kind of has to be kill. Oh, okay. That's just make it 2-1, though. Oh, it's Animate Ashen Rider. What am I saying? Unlucky. Okay, don't kill Godless Shrine. He's gonna kill Godless Shrine. Yeah. Lame. Okay. Can't really beat Ashen Rider here. Yeah. If I drew... Not much. There's not much I can draw. Shoot. Well... Okay. So it goes. Into Collective... That's the Collective Brutality. And he discarded Grizzlebrand, so he's gonna take either Vindicate or Frantic Search. Oh, dear. Alright. Luris, he's uncastable. Let's give it one turn. This deck does have terrible mana, so like drawing a Luris here isn't the problem, but... Recurring Nightmare. That can't really get me back into this, can it? Because now he draws... Oh, he also gets to blow up another permanent, of course. Okay. Okay, lose my Talisman, and he has Grizzlebrand in play. So we are going to concede in my upkeep here. I would need to draw... There's nothing I can really draw. He has 10 cards in his hand now. Oh, and he's going to play a bunch of 0-mana artifacts. Wow, this guy's deck is actually so good. Holy crap. Discarded Entomb. Atali in Graveyard is theoretically real. Oh, he's gonna counter this? Dude. Alright, GG's. Jesus fuck, man. Lay off. At least he said GG's back. I like that. Alright. I'll be back for round 3. Alright, we are here in the last round. Hoping to get a 2-1 out of my efforts here, and not a great hand. I think I actually keep this, though. I need to draw a blue source, or a black source, or sit behind my converter all game. Okay, well... We'll see how any of that works out. Hopefully we draw at least a land next turn. I really don't even mind if it's Rafine's Tower. Hey, that's what I said. Alright, come on, buddy. Luris, that's awful. Let's actually discard now, then. And I will discard, probably Luris. Drew a mountain. Yeah, we're not getting any closer to you, Luris. Oh, I would love to. Okay, and then we'll make a mountain. So now my opponent knows I kept a terrible 7. Island, eh? Baleful. Alright, I'm definitely going to Thoughtseize him here. I don't want to get tinkered. Rona. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure I'm Thoughtseizing him. It would be nice to tap draw. Really would. And if I find a blue source or a black source, I have a play. You know what? Let's greed it just a bit. Let's greed it just a bit. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, we found a black source, so this is perfect. We're going to get rid of Rona. I think she's worse than Jace. And we'll put her under the converter as well. And then we'll Thoughtseize my opponent. Okay. And this could get, like, dazed, but... Or actually, it can't get dazed. Oh my goodness. I played around daze. Subtlety. Couldn't get subtlety. Gosh! What is that doing here? Oh, we have to take Thieving Skydiver, unfortunately. And then we'll just play around the rest. Yeah. So what is this? This is creature or planeswalker. Okay. So he could totally subtlety my Jace next turn, but he'd have to pitch Gush, which is the worst card in the game. Alright, there's Ledger Shred. And he played the island that I saw. Or no, he played the Polluted Delta that I saw, whatever. Okay. Intuition can't really do much for me here. Rafine's Tower. It's got to be worth playing, right? Oh, yeah. Let's... think I'd rather... Yeah, let's play Jace for sure. Even though it can get subtletied, I think that's, like, totally fine. Put Rona into my graveyard. Oh, I keep forgetting lands make treasures, not... I'm so bad at Magic. Not spells. Spells make 2/2s. Okay. I keep thinking it's the other way around. I don't know why. I'm very bad at Magic. The rogue token does absolutely nothing here. Okay. Well, now we're against Hardcast Subtlety, which is a shame. Here's the island I erroneously ticked off last turn. He could just leave Ledger Shredder back, yeah. I probably wouldn't do that, but I don't blame anybody, I guess. Alright, he's leaving up Subtlety. Blood Tithe. What would I rather get Subtlety? It ends up on the bottom, right? I get to pick. I could use Blood Tithe to kill a Baleful Strix. That'd be kind of poggers. I think Blood Tithe will get countered, and then I can resolve a Jace, which is, like, just as good. I think if Blood Tithe resolves, I won't cast Jace, though. I don't know if that makes a ton of sense, but that's what's happening. Okay. Again, I don't super mind if this gets... And then I'll probably just put him on top. Put him on top? Don't really need him. Probably just gonna bottom his ass, actually. Yeah. Okay. Island, plains. Ledger Shredder triggers. Could probably always yield to that. Okay. Alright. And we're still live to find, like, Shallow Grave or something? I don't know. At least Gush is out here is what I'm trying to say. Or, Subtlety. At least Gush is in my opponent's hand. That's always good news. Until he goes, like, Forest Fastbond, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, no. He drew Shinobi. Oh, no. He has a Shinobi. That's not good. Whew, okay. Didn't have a Shinobi. Shinobi Subtlety's a combo. And so is Baleful Strix, obviously, but... Just gonna make a duder here for sure, but... Wait for him to pay a cost or two. What is this? Murktide? Sure. Yep. So what is that? Oh, it's just a 3/3? Sure. Okay. Prismatic Ending. Convert mana cost, yeah. Let's... I would Intuition... I have Intuition in 2 mana. What can I do? I can... it has to be... It don't quite work. Can I put anything in my graveyard for Jace? Not really. Because I'm, like, 1 away from flipping Jace. I'm at 11, so if I was to kill Ledger Shredder, that'd be pretty nice. I think I'm going to use my Converter before I do anything hasty. And hopefully it's just Shallow Grave chilling on top. Sunken Runes, eh? Let's... Wow, okay, that kind of sucks. I think we're going to ditch Intuition. Vote yes. Play a Sunken Runes. And then I want to kill Ledger Shredder here. Exile target online permanent equals to the number of colors. Oh, I can actually do... I can actually kill Subtlety here, right? Because I can go blue, black, red, white. Yeah. X is currently 3, but I paid 4 colors. Yeah, okay. So Prismatic Ending that guy. And now I can flip Jace, but I could do it now. Is there any reason to do it now? I could flip Jace, but if I hit Shallow Grave, it's a travesty. No, if I hit Shallow Grave, I would put Emrakul under the Converter. So we will flip Jace now. Yeah. Okay, it's Vindicate. That's actually a pretty good one too, but I'm going to just bin it. And put that under the Converter as well. Although, leaving it exposed to Jace would have been cool too. And we'll just shrink Murktide. Is it worth? Yeah, I guess it's worth attacking for 4, because all those guys fly, so. Okay. And we'll pass it off. We can convert, Vindicate, and then flash it back with Jace if we have to, but hopefully we don't have to. It's possible we just lose the Converter, too. Oh my goodness, he gushed. But he gushed up to 8 cards, so that's something. 2 of them are lands. So you're going to Snapcast it back? Oh, it would have been so sick if you Snapcasted it back, but I guess you're just not a pro gamer. Discards Flooded Strand, sure. Oh my goodness. Graveyard Trespasser main deck. I mean, that's usually where it lives, but damn, that sucks. Probably Luris is gone here. I take one. Okay. Luris is gone. I take one. Prismatic Ending is gone. Oh, I see. He's like worried I'm going to flashback Prismatic Ending and kill his Trespasser? Okay. I guess I could Vindicate his Trespasser, but we'll see about that. These are probably all going to hit Jace so that he dies if I minus him. I think that's a good play. Yep. Yep. Okay. And now... Need something. Is it worth converting Vindicate? Vindicating... I wouldn't even bother Vindicating Trespasser, honestly. I would Vindicate Murktide. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually really close to Ashen Rider. I don't have double white. Oh, I do have double white. I don't have... Oh, I do have double black. So I'm actually pretty close. To hard casting Ashen Rider. Can I make the game about that? Maybe. Let's... I think we're going to give him what he wants. We're going to Vindicate his Murktide. Yep, Vindicate the three power flyer. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave my 6 power worth of guys back. How's it gonna go here? All he really needs to do is like anything, and I lose. Coalition Relic doesn't count though. This really is like the unfortunate side of Reanimator. Like, I put in a ton of fatties into my deck because I realized I had very little chance of ever winning a game, but I didn't get the payoff cards that you would need to really help with that too. So it's kind of unlucko. I think here you can convert, probably discard whatever you draw, but if it's a removal spell or a kill reanimation spell, you just do whatever works. So let's draw a card, discard a card. Is it possible for me to... No, it's... I don't think it's possible for me to cast that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I need 8, so... Okay. I will probably keep Ashen Rider in hand, like, almost assuredly, because I'm really close to casting it. So I almost need to discard whatever this is. Or I could shuffle my graveyard and still tuck the Emrakul under currency. Ooh, Atraxa. I can cast that, can I? No, I would have to discard the Swamp, but that's a thing I can legally do. Discard the Swamp. Next turn, make the treasure, and then it's... I need 7, so green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still pretty short, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. I think I have it, actually, if this is a green. So let's discard Swamp, I guess. There's no way this guy doesn't have a counterspell when I go to hard cast Atraxa. But he doesn't have Subtlety. I don't even remember what happened to Subtlety. It's exiled somehow. What exiled it? No one knows. Oh, maybe Trespasser did? I don't even remember. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave all my dudes back. It sucks that he has a 4/4 in play that eats 2 of my things, but it's fine. Yeah, nighttime. Not just dead, right? It's actually hard for him to attack with Glutton, because I can just double block it, but... this is Snapcaster Gush, eh? Okay. He can just hard cast the Gush, though, so it's pretty good divination here. Good news is it's going to be daytime. Oh, he does have green. Oh, no. He does have green. He might have been stuck on green cards in his hand, actually. Can only really attack me for 2 here. Really need you to tap out for something useless like a Gush right about now, dude. And then not have days. He's really thinking about it. I guess he's like, oh, when I shinobi this guy, should I type or... No, okay. Sick, no shinobi. I'm always afraid of that card. Is this Gush? It is, okay. Cool. Okay. Now, it's green, white, blue, black. Blue, black, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I have it. Okay. I'm still gonna play the island. What can it be that island beats? Not much. So I guess I'll put a swamp into my graveyard. Swamp. White. Blue, black. Green. This. Atraxa. Alright, she resolved. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna take... Jar is the only artifact. I think Pyro's the only thing. Shallowgrave's the only thing. There's actually a lot of lands. And I guess for a land, we can take Stormcarved Coast. And we'll say done. Pew! I didn't screw up, did I? I didn't have two... Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We'll make a Stormcarved Coast and pass it off, I think. I don't think attacking with my 2/2s is worth it. If Atraxa dies, I die. Whereas this way, I still have blockers if she dies. Bad Coalition Relic trigger. I should always yield to that. Okay. And this turn, I have Pyromancer plus Shallowgrave Emrakul up, which is kind of nice. Bowmasters, that's fine. That probably hits me, but I will just say that it's fine, whether or not it is. It's 6. Help. Is he gonna wheel me? If he just wheels, I die. Okay, didn't wheel. He might just wheel and win it here, which would... I would say that it sucks, but this is the second time I've had to hardcast an Atraxa, so let's not go too crazy here. Oh, I actually have just Ashen Rider up if it does get to my turn. Bounce Atraxa, sure. Swing for 3 in the air. Okay, this is a terrible attack. Unless there's something weird going on here. Okay. Block. Okay. Okay. Ouchie. Can I possibly live here? I'm at 2. Atraxa. Well, okay. He realized I couldn't recast Atraxa, which is not great for me. However, how much for Ashen Rider? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 off of Urza's Saga for Ashen Rider makes... I kill I kill Baleful Strix. I'd much rather just... Oh, man, I can almost just kill him with Emrakul, but he's at 18. He's actually gained that much off of the Trespasser, I think, which is pretty tragic, but is what it is. Now, even if I kill something with Ashen Rider, I think I still die, right? Because Ashen Rider blocks Ledger Shredder. I block Bowmasters go to 1? Is that better than... I guess I could try and cheat in an Atraxa. You don't draw the card, do you? Yeah, reveal them and then put the rest on the bottom. So I can, like, gain 7 off of an Atraxa attack. He just has too many colors for Emrakul to do it. So I think I'm going to... Oh, no, if I go Pyromancer first, I die with Bowmasters on the stack. So, oh, I really don't even want a currency convert. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, this is problematic. Okay, Urza Saga trigger. Okay, because I can't do a lot of things. There's a lot of things I can't do in life. Black, black, this. I have it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Throw her out there. Kill Baleful Strix. I can make another 2/2 as well. Okay. But if he has, like, a ham sandwich, I should die here. We'll see. These guys suck. It's kind of tough now. He doesn't have a particularly good attack, is the nice thing. I've played against a lot of, like, do-nothing decks. It's kind of unfortunate. Well, that last guy certainly didn't do nothing, but this is my second opponent where I've, like, hard-cast my 8 drops. It's really lame gameplay, honestly. Frantic Search. I can die instantly with Frantic Search if I want. Let's play... I'm not gonna... Oh, I do have to play the island. Unless I go to discard next turn. Discard next turn. Probably gonna... discard and then Shallow Grave Atraxa. Go to 8, hopefully. Yeah. And then I somehow need Ashen Rider to die. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I almost needed to Shallow Grave the Ashen Rider, because I'm going to go to 1 here. If I have my way, I'm going to 1. Let's pass it off, I guess. I could attack with Ashen Rider, but I'll die, right? That does bait in Ledger Shredder. I think I'm fine with that. Ashen Rider would die if... Like, if Ashen Rider dies, it's really good for me, but... I don't want Atraxa to get flashed in during his combat unless... This gives me the option, whereas I'd kind of have to do it if it doesn't work out that way. Is this... It's not sailing to the west. What is this? What is this? Cycle Shark Typhoon? Yeah, okay. That's okay. It's a 6/6. That's really good. It's really big, actually. Okay. And then what? Is this just Charge Relic? Yeah, sure. Charge the Relic, my friend. Okay. Now it's Uro, not escaping. But then it's just going to be escaping Uro. Okay. Can almost deck this guy with Memory Jar. It's kind of funny. Wouldn't want to cast Memory Jar right about now, though. Okay, then I need him to attack. I'll currency convert. Say no. Okay, let's see what happens. That army's about to be a 2/2 as well. We need to remember that. Yep, Ledger Shredder gets bigger. Ooh, it's actually so close. Because, wait, he draws a card here, too. It's actually really close to a mill moment. Because he's going to go to 8 cards. I can jar him. Then what? Then what? Okay, well, we'll see. Okay. Okay. Attacks are declared. Let's currency convert. Oh, I can maybe make a 2/2 as well. That doesn't really do anything right now, but let's leave up that thing. Pay 2. Draw a card, discard a card, sure. Atraxa in graveyard. Say no. Then Shallow Grave. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Oh, he's paying costs. He's paying costs. Urtai. 2. Okay. Urtai resolves. Yeah. Oh, counter target spell. Oh, I thought he had to kill something lame. Very lame, my friend. Let's concede, I think. Yeah. Oh, close game, though. Lame. Such a close game. Such a close game. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay. I forgot Urtai can counter a spell, actually. That was actually kind of a fun one. It was close. Valky, again, looking really good. Let's get rid of probably Season Pyro against Bowmasters. What other anti-Bowmasters stuff do we not want to see? Memory Jar's bad. I think this is fine. Yeah, let's go with this. And we will play first. This hand is terrible. This hand is also terrible. We're going to keep it. And I guess I'll bin... if I draw a Reanimation spell, Intuition is really good. Almost want to bin. All these cards are good. I think it's going to have to be Mountain, though. Play your Fiend's Tower and say go. Prismatic Ending is up. We can Luris on turn 3. Okay, Flame Tongue is really bad without a Mountain. Kind of wish I had one of those, but nothing you can do. Yeah. Okay. Ledger Shredder. Now we need to draw something. Doesn't really need to be anything great. Could have been better than that. Let's go. Jace Friend's Prodigy. Go. And what are we discarding if Jace survives? I'm not sure. I guess alternatively I could have Prismatic Endinged the bird, but it's not that important. Okay. Probably gonna just lose here. Well, we have to mill, or we have to loot, so what are we looting? We're gonna loot away... Let's see what we draw, I guess. Night's Whisper is great here, unless we get Bowmasters. If we do, that's tragic. Really want Emrakul, because we're always just one thing away. I'm going to drop the Intuition. And I'm losing to Bowmasters no matter what happens, so let's just cast Night's Whisper. Oh, let's not turn off auto yields. Yeah. Because Bowmasters doesn't counter my card draw. Oh, it's Remand. Okay, that's not the worst. It's not good, obviously, but it's not the worst. Okay. It's unfortunate that we kept this Prismatic Ending and then didn't really have anything to use it on when we could have a pretty sweet Mountain in play right about now, but... Yeah, there's the Mountain. I mean, come on, you know. I think I'm going to play my Mountain, and then let's actually try Night's Whisper before drawing and discarding. And we'll see what happens to it this time. If he uses his Bowmasters, I'll Jace in response to them. Mana Leak. Alright, put the gun down. Put the gun down. It's okay. No. When do you use Jace? It doesn't matter, right? Let's just do it on his turn, I guess. Now, what would I Jace away here? If I don't see... Well, Flame Tongue's really good here, actually. Mox Parole. Yeah, Flame Tongue's really good here, actually. Oh my. Is this Hardcast Shark Typhoon? No, Worm Coil. Okay, we can't ever beat that, but... Jace... you can't spend 6 mana on that, so let's get rid of Prismatic Ending. Okay. And then we're gonna go... Might Frantic Search... Yeah, we're gonna want to resolve this Frantic Search, probably. Because then worst case scenario, we can Flame Tongue, I guess. He's tapped out as well, so like there's no Bowmasters here. A Braid. That's actually not terrible here. It's not great either. I think I'm down to Frantic Search, discard Luris, and one of the cards I draw if I don't hit Shallow Grave, and if I do hit Shallow Grave, the game ends. So let's try for that. Okay. Ulamog Atraxa, that's not great. Let's probably just discard those, honestly. Oh my god, I didn't untap the friggin' lands again. Oh my god. That might just be worth conceding for. I also didn't flip Jace, which I think I could have done there. Oh my god. What a way to end the league. I will say 1-2 is about what I would expect for this deck, but man, if this guy just sucked a little bit less at Magic, that'd be pretty cool. Oh well. I don't know if I had an opportunity to flip Jace there, but I probably did. I feel like I did. This could be Uro. It can't be Uro into Uro, so that's good, but it could be... Well, if it hits green, can it be? No. No. Okay. Not gonna block. And let's... Okay, I mean... I get to draw a couple cards. Atali. You know what? I'll just discard the Atali, actually. Mountain. Let's... let's draw discard again. Urza Saga. Let's discard... Luris or Mountain, actually. I'll just discard Luris. Urza Saga trigger. Flame Tongue Kavu. I actually really like this card in the cube. I thought it would be unplayable garbage, but, like, it's playable. It's getting countered here, but, you know. Playing to my outs, playing my spells. Yeah, it's a subtlety. I guess he goes on the bottom. Am I dead? I am. GG's. Well, pretty terrible deck, and it went 1-2, so can't get too upset. I think I want to rewatch this draft. Just a little unfortunate with the way it broke. There was a guy, I would say within 3 players of me drafting Reanimator. Maybe he was just taking sneak attack cards. Maybe the Reanimator cards just weren't opened. There's a lot of overlap there, but yeah, it just did not work out. I forget. Mother of Runes was like my 3rd or 4th pick, and I forget what I think I took it over Grizzlebrand. I guess it would have sent a stronger signal, just take the Grizzlebrand, but I felt that Mother of Runes was a pretty strong signal, and then I felt like I wasn't seeing white cards for the rest of that pack. So, it is what it is. They can't all be winners. I think this was still kind of a fun deck. We almost milled that guy with Memory Jar. If we didn't die right there, it would have been kind of sick. I think he was 1 card off, but still haven't gotten to cast a good Intuition. This is actually the 2nd deck I've put Intuition in this iteration. And the first one trophied without casting an Intuition. This one went 1-3 without casting an Intuition. I still think it was worth a slot, although it's a little awkward because I have 5 fatties and 2 reanimation spells. With a 3rd reanimation spell, it would have been ideal. But with 5 fatties, like, fatty number 6 is not very good. So I could have cut that for maybe Flame Tongue Kavu in the main deck. All in all, I mean, honestly, playing with Currency Converter was kind of fun. Pretty slow, though. I would say it was really slow in that first match. It was, yeah. I think we lost to decks better than us, and we beat a deck that was comparable to us. That Spellslinger deck was kind of sick, though, so maybe we stole one. At any rate, still mostly fun. And we'll try again next time. We'll see you then.